Hey alto saxophones, welcome back. On today's video, we're going to do Accent Book 2, page number 16. And today is an accent on performance page. The name of the song is Cyberspace Overture, and it was written by our book's composers. As we do with all of our accent on performance pages, we're going to break this song into different sections so that you can practice them by rewinding and playing that segment again, or just by pausing and rewinding, or pausing and practicing it on your own. The first section that I'd like to play today is the introduction to Cyberspace Overture. It's the first 8 measures. So join me and let's play our first 8 measures. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now, the important thing to note in this section is that you're going to be counting the held notes. Count through those ties so that you're always coming in with your entrance on the right beat. And then make sure you do the crescendo that brings us into measure 9. Now we'll start at measure 9 and we'll go all the way up to 17. Be sure to count your multiple measure rest and play those accents. Notice in measure 15, there's a G sharp and a G natural. Here we go, 9 to 17. 1, 2, 9, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now those last 4 eighth notes are actually the pickup into measure 17. So when we start, we'll start with the pickup notes. Make sure you play the first ending, then go back to 17 and play the second ending and stop at 27. Here we go, pickups to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. The second ending is a rhythm pattern that goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So beats 2, 3, and 4 are rests. Now we'll start at 27 and we'll go to measure 37. This is the last of the A section of the form of this song. 1, 2, ready, go. And that note that we just played, that low D, will eventually be the final note of the song because there's a D, C alfine at the very end of the page that takes us back to play all of the beginning section again. Now we're at measure 37. At measure 37, the mood of the piece changes a bit and the tempo changes as well. It changes key from the key of C, or no sharps or flats, to the key of D, F sharp and C sharp. So we're going to need to remember the F sharps and C sharps as we play these next 3 lines. So let's start at 37, play the first ending, go back to 37, and take the second ending. We'll stop at 43. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Now on to 43. In this section, the composers use a lot of accidental notes, mainly canceling out the F sharps and F naturals and making them C sharps and C naturals. But be careful because those sharps will return later in the line. Go from 43 to 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. The rhythm at the end of measure 49 is an eighth and 2/16. Remember we called that the blueberry rhythm? Well, here it's 4 and a. Our last section on today's page is 51. We'll play from 51 to the first ending and then 51 to the second ending, and we'll hold our last note fermata. Watch out for F sharps and C sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Now, the piece isn't finished. DC al fine with repeats means the song goes back to measure 1, uses all of the first and second endings, and ends with that final note in 36. But we've reviewed that section already, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Take a metronome and review that section. Try it at the tempo of 100 beats per minute, then try it at 110, and finally, try finishing it up by trying to play it at the tempo of allegro. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope to see you again soon. Keep practicing.